Hi, my name is Gavin Self. This is my first aid video for AT-232, the first aid class. So this is my first aid kit. It zips up, so it contains everything. Alright, so first, we have the adhesive bandages. These are used to, cover small wounds, make sure they stay sterile and everything after cleaning them. So we got a few packages of just like smaller adhesive bandages. We got 3 of those, 5 apiece. Got 2 like small square bandages, 1 of these kind of bandages. I don't know which kind that is. 2 more of these, 2 of these, another pack of the smaller adhesive bandages, 2 of those, and then packs of 5 of the regular, adhesive bandages. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of 5, so 15 of those. Alright. Next, there's the adhesive tape. 1 roll. Oh, yeah. Alright, and then I have the adhesive tape. Just have 1 roll of this. It can be used to, attach bandages, keep gauze on the parts of the body that is dressed, and yeah, it's mainly just used to attach bandages, gauze, and other dressings. Next, we have 4 packs of, or wait, no, got 10 packages of 4x4 sterile gauze. This can be used to clean and cover minor wounds, and it can also be used to stuff wounds if there is a deep enough injury that is bleeding a lot. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set this off to the side. Next, I have 2 rolls of roller gauze. Got these right here. They essentially are the same, have the same uses as regular gauze, but you can also use them to act as, to bind like splints and stuff on the body to make sure that they don't move or anything. And yeah, they're used to cover injuries. They can be used to sterilize and clean wounds, and can also be used to stuff wounds. Next we have the ace bandage. Got that right here. The ace bandage can be used to keep gauze and splints on, and it can be also be used to compress swollen areas that have been injured, such as joints that have been sprained, dislocated, etc. Next we have antiseptic wipes. So I actually have 2 kinds of antiseptic wipes in here. These ones are going to be alcohol prep pads. I have a whole bunch of these. That's way more than 5 in there. And then same with the these antiseptic wipes. There's also some oh, and then this is another just wet wipe. Alright, next we have the bandage scissors. Got this one right here, and then I also have a pocket knife that came with in this set. That's used to cut gauze, adhesive tape, and can be used to cut clothing off if needed, depending on the situation. There's that stuff. And then I have two ice packs. These ice packs, I got two of these. They can be used to ice areas that are inflamed or other injured areas in the victim, hopefully to reduce that inflammation. And they can also be used in cases of heat stroke to help the victim cool down and hopefully return to a normal state of body temperature. Next, I have these Ziplocs. I have 4 of these right here. These can be used they can be used to store items such as fingers if needed, if they have been cut off, keep a wound dry, or they can even act as an ice pack if ice is available at that time. So yeah, 4 of those. Then I have 2 kitchen-sized trash bags. There we go, 2 of those. These can be used to clean up the scene after helping the victim, and also can be used as impromptu rain suits in case of emergency. And then I have a pack of matches right here in a waterproof case, and I believe these matches are also waterproof as well. These can be used as a source of heat if a flame is needed, and then they can also be used to sterilize the tweezers or anything that needs to be used that's coming in contact with the body beforehand. And then I have safety pins. There's a bunch of them on here. These are mainly just used to keep like ace bandages in place, other types of bandages, to keep them in place and keep them tight. Then next, on this paracord bracelet, there is a whistle on it. This can be used to attract somebody's attention in the case of emergency. If you need to, if you need help of any kind, this is a very useful tool to just allow people to know where you're at. They can kind of locate your sound with it. Then I have, where did it go? Oh, there. Got gloves. Inside this, there's a bunch of pairs, but there's 2 pairs in here of the examination gloves. These are mainly used to just keep the hands clean in case body fluids in case bodily fluids are present on the scene, and then they also help prevent the spread of disease to the victim, in case you do have anything on your hands at that time that could potentially cause them to become ill. Alright, and then next I have a bottle of hand sanitizer. That can be used to clean hands and other body parts that have gotten some bodily fluids or something on it just at that time. Obviously you want to wash it off with soap and water afterwards, but at that moment, if you don't have any access to water and soap, that's a good tool to use. In the odd case that I would not have the antiseptic wipes and the alcohol wipes, that can also be used to sterilize the area around the wound, just to clean it a little bit. And then next I have this, there it is, emergency blanket. This can be used when there is no access to or no access to a blanket or anything, or somebody is going to or has hypothermia or a shock or something. You can use this to warm up their body, keep them warm. And then also have this flashlight that does work. This is mainly just used to be able to see what you are doing in the dark whenever, whenever it's night out and there's an emergency. Then we have some zip ties right here. These can be used to help stop bleeding and to keep bandages in place. That's really the only use that I could find for Ziplocs. And there's 20 in this pack right here. Next, and then finally, where did I put that? Oh, there it is. And finally, I just have this little baggie with aspirin in it. It's really essential. And I think there's like 10 in here. This is a very essential thing to have in a first aid kit because if somebody is having a heart attack and chest pains, it can actually save their life. Allows it to, that's just a really good tool to have in the case that somebody is having a heart attack. Next, I have these, where'd they go? Oh, there. Adhesive eye bandages. I have 4 of them in here. These are really useful for when somebody has a, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are really useful for when somebody has an eye injury and you can't, obviously you don't want to put pressure on the eye, but you do want to cover the eye. Those are just, something that's really important to have in the field, just to prevent further injury and prevent anything from getting inside of it. Next, I have a triangle bandage. I just have one of these. This is really useful for, you can use it as a sling. You can use it to secure a splint, secure some bandages on a person's body. It has a bunch of uses. Cover the eyes if needed. It's a pretty essential thing to have in a first aid kit, in my opinion. And then the last thing that I have are these glow sticks. In the odd chance that my flashlight runs out, it's good to have a secondary, item to be able to shine light onto a person or and illuminate an area. Or it can also be used to help locate a person if you're trying to find them, whether it be from helicopter or something. Just having that bright green color out in the wilderness or wherever you're at will allow people to find you. But yeah, that's all I have in my first aid kit, and thank you for watching.